for the church. For the church, the cover you have is what? Your pastor. But as you begin to grow in God, you began to grow in God, or you began to have greater calling in God. Calling like you're having a calling into ministry. During those times, you may need a spiritual father. You're having a deep calling. Maybe you're going into the politics and you need a serious guide over you. At that time, you may need. So what I'm trying to address here, the issue of fatherhood. The issue of fatherhood is a function of growth. You must have grown to a level to require one. Not any little thing you began to cry for a spiritual father. What we need to ask you is that this one you're asking for spiritual father. Have you properly exhausted the pastors in your church before you began to require for a higher cover over you? Because spiritual father is a responsibility. Are you ready to give that responsibility? In a conclusion, submission is a process. Don't forget this. And fatherhood is what? Is a process. If God has shown you your father, that this is the person that you are going to submit under, and you are not convinced about it, don't say no. What you should do is what? Submit yourself to the process. And then the process of what? Time is to be revealed. In the process, maybe God is telling you this. And some of us, we have entered into a situation where we have declared somebody our spiritual father prematurely or without knowledge. Now you are looking for how to go back, kneel down to the person and say, "Sir, you are not my spiritual father." You went too early, you kneel down. I saw a vision. And what God is trying to say is that you're my spiritual father. And the man said, "Okay, you are blessed. From today, began to bring your tithe and offering and began to give account of everything happening to you." And as you began to grow into God, you now discover that where God is leading you to is not even that man. And now you are now inside a situation where you are finding how to balance the matters in your heart and trying to meet him and make him understand that he's not your father. So the gap now is in knowledge and growth. That's why I tell you it's a process. If you don't understand, it's not too clear. Please be muted. Just muted. Selah. Muted. Selah. Calling everybody your father. No. That's submission. While I was leaving campus, I remember coming to Oda Greek. I prayed this prayer very serious. I said, "Lord, where will I go?" Because while I was on campus, I had choice of either going to way out, I have choice of going to Remnants, I have choice of coming to TSN, I have many choice. Because by the privilege of that office, I was able to host various men of God that were segments of various ministry. And by the grace of God, I was in a very good term with all of them. So when I was leaving campus, I had to pray on where to stay. I did not just come to TSN because I liked TSN. No, I came because I was instructed. During those prayers, the instruction I received was to go back to TSN. And that's why when I came, I stayed. And can I tell you the truth? When I came, I stayed. God did not tell me at first that the set man is your spiritual father. It's while I stayed. And during the process of time, it was become more clear. It was becoming more clear until when it was clear. Is somebody understanding? I think my life has to be a template for you to write on. That's why I just need to speak in this meeting. I came, the picture was not too clear, but as time kept going, there was a program that was held that it becomes strong, and God said, "This is it. This is it. This is the place, and this is the one. No matter what, this is the one. This is where you stay." It's a process. And I'll give this last concept. Just in case you are in the shoe, where you have called somebody your spiritual father that is not your spiritual father, and the person is assuming your spiritual father, and you know deep in your mind that he's not the one, I will advise you. The advice I will give to you is that you should go back, meet the man. If the man will not take knife and kill you, go and meet. Now you're not my brother, you kill him. You are human. You call me your father, and now you want to be the father. Hallelujah. If the man is matured, and you get it, if the man is matured in the spirit, when you So that when you make those decisions, you're a child. Say now stand up. I release you, go and meet your father. But can I tell you, if it's not mature, go and tell him like that. If it's not mature, tell him. If you want to shout at you, let him shout at you. Live with a justification that you don't talk my mind. Live with that justification. Oh man, I may not be. You see, okay, question that. Live with that. When you live, you will be more alive than them. Do you know you'll be more alive than what they are dead? Because at that time, it's as if a milestone has been lifted upon you. Because you know what? When you see your spiritual father, you will know. And God help you. You go in a program, you now see two of them. The one you call Azu and the original. You now see two of them. Even your countenance will betray you. When you see the original one, you just the original. But when you see the one, you just your countenance, this your countenance will betray you. So it matters. And some of us, you have been holding this thing for long. I'll bring you a vaccine. And this is a drug. It's stronger than a level. Please apply. Yeah. Hallelujah. Amen. Are you blessed?
Yes, sir.
Are you blessed?
Yes, sir.
Come and give glory to God. Hallelujah. This is our question and answer section for our comment. I know I've spoken a lot of things and you have written a lot of things. It's a time of question. This privilege was given to me by Jose, as this is going to be for this season, for this time, before I go for service, my last meeting is the house. Hallelujah.
Amen.
By God's grace, I'll be going back to church. See me, I'm saying back. I say hallelujah. I'll be going to church, hallelujah, on Wednesday. Hallelujah. Yeah, I'll be going to church on Wednesday by the grace of God. And for this season, we'll be coming back. I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. This is where I belong. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So as God help us, time over time we'll be coming back. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Sure. Hallelujah.